compliciteren.
Ja.
Pay attention, yeah, have a look at this very device. A device for measuring the level of surface contamination for the shift personnel. Yeah, it's a rule for the shift personnel to measure, a requirement for them to measure the level of surface contamination several times per shift. The shift lasts 12 hours. 12 hours, yes. Well, if the light is green, the controlled level is not exceeded. If the light is red, it means that the controlled level is exceeded. The controlled level for hands, for shoes, for clothes. Well, what is necessary to do? First, to wash hands with cold water, not warm water, cold water. Otherwise, your pores will be broadened and radioactive particles may get into your skin.
Yes.
Right? So cold water. Then, once again, measuring. If the situation is not changed, you have to address the dosimetry service. Special sanitary treatment with using special materials for decontamination. Right? So then their responsibility. By the by, the shift personnel, it's a rule for them. They have to wash hands before going to the toilet room, as they work in a contaminated area, and after. Yes. You wash after, they wash once, before and after. Okay, let's go. Мы можем вас навестить или сейчас не время? Не время, мы на обратном пути. Отлично. So that is the central control room. We will visit them when we will be back.
Yes, okay.
They have a meeting.
Okay.
Okay. Well, a few words about the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. You know that it was the first to be constructed and commissioned in Ukraine, the so-called the first bomb. No pictures here, no pictures, no pictures.
Okay.
Wow.
Just there?
In this very corridor, it's okay, but not here.
Okay.
Wow.
After you.
So the construction of it started, of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, it started at the end of 60s, last century. Last century, yes. And the first two reactors, reactor number 1 and 2, they were commissioned at the end of 70s. 77, 1978, relatively. Okay. So that is the control room of unit number 2. Let's go. Let's go. You know that Chernobyl nuclear power plant, it was the so-called Komsomol construction.
Yes, we know.
Do you understand what it is? Some of you understand. I personally also. Yes, I was a member of the Komsomol organization. a youth organization in the Soviet Union. So a lot of young people, young engineers, young workers, single, all with their families, they come here to be involved in the construction of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant and then to be involved into its operation. Reactors number 3 and 4, they were commissioned later. They were commissioned at the beginning of 80s. Yeah? That was the so-called the second stage of construction. Watch your steps, please. Watch your steps here.
Okay.
Well, so, yes, pictures are allowed. Okay. So, Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Yes. Before the accident, imagine 150 billion kilowatt hours of electrical power were generated before the explosion. 158 billion kilowatt hours of electrical power were generated after the explosion. Yeah? A very powerful nuclear installation. Yeah. Nowadays, all the reactors at the Chernobyl site are shut down. Reactor number 3, it was the last one, which was shut down in December 2000. Since that time, Chernobyl nuclear power plant hasn't operated reactors of such time. Ukraine hasn't operated reactors of such time. Nowadays, 4 nuclear power plants are in Ukraine, are operating in Ukraine. But these are another kind of reactors. These are water reactors, not their very reactors. So, after the last reactor, third reactor, was shut down, half a year after, in 2001, the new state specialized enterprise was arranged based on the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. And it was the basic activity of this especially has been chosen for you to show, to demonstrate, as it is quite
Die deze dingen zijn er allemaal aan het plekken. Nee, ik bedoel hen weten.
It's a special wall. It's a wall which separates unit number 3 and unit number 4. The destroyed reactor 4 is here, right? The primary thing after the accident was to ensure the safe operation of unit number 3. You know that these reactors, 3 and 4, they were constructed in one and the same building. Yeah, they had common systems, common equipment. That's why it was necessary to separate, to ensure the safety operation of unit number 3. That's why this very wall was constructed between them. It's very thick, so 2-3 meters in some places thick, right?
Yeah.
Now we are near the memorial. It's a memorial to Valery Khodymchuk. He was their senior operator of the main circulating pumps. You know, 30 persons, that was the shift, the night shift of unit number 4. These very people, they worked on that very night at unit number 4. 29 of them, they were hospitalized, being extremely highly exposed, right? Having radioactive burnings. They were hospitalized to the clinics of Moscow and Kiev. He, the only one person who was not found. Yeah, who was not found. Maybe he was in the area of a very high temperature. Maybe he was in the area where the structures were collapsed. His friends, his colleagues, they tried to find him within 2 days. But imagine how highly were the levels of radiation just after the accident. Yeah, some of them got not one lethal dose. Well, they were not a success. They didn't find him. So, the destroyed reactor 4, it had become the so-called the last home for him, right? Nowadays, his family, his children, his widow, they come here. They have no any other place to honor the memory of their father, of husband, yes. So, symbolically, it's his figure, right? And this is the left hand of his widow. It's a tradition already, yeah. They come here in April days to honor the memory of Valery Khodemchuk. In such a way, they are together now. You see, and that is the memorial not only for him, for all those who died, for all those who didn't leave their working places, who decided to do everything possible and impossible, yeah, to renew the control over the situation. Yeah, who realized the risks perfectly well. They were not newcomers, they were natives. Yes, they saw by their own eyes what had happened. They saw the destroyed reactor. They realized the risks for their health, for their life. But they didn't leave their working places. They continued to fulfill their duties, their responsibilities. And the price of in one of the documents, I have found such a figure. The total damage of the Chernobyl accident, including everything, the total damage. It was estimated by the Ministry of Finance of the Soviet Union at that time, and it was 20 billion Soviet rubles. Just imagine, 20 billion, yeah. But the highest price which we paid, it was the price of human's life. Yeah, human's life. Okay, let's go. Better to come here. The level of radiation in this area is higher than here. Come here. So Valery Khodemchuk was the senior operator of the main circulating pumps. Yes. Here you can see the main circulating pumps of unit number 3. Right, these are unit number 3 circulating pumps. 4 in the north and 4 in the south. The reactor is between them. The reactor is here. Reactor number 3. Reactor number 4 is in this area. Usually 8 main circulating pumps were at each unit. 8. Yeah? They were designed to ensure the circulation of a coolant, water, in a primary circuit. Yeah? Very powerful devices.
Yeah.
7,000 cubic meters of water per hour. Yeah. The electrical capacity 5.5 megawatt. 5.5. You can see only part of it. A height of which is 16 meters. By the way, you can go to this very balcony, yeah, just to have a better view, to take a picture, and go back.
Okay.
Well, you can go into this very area, but be very careful. You can go to this very area. But watch your steps, please. Watch your steps.
Igen, Boston is látunk ilyeneket. Akkor az visszatárolja, hogy többet a nagy színekben is összítik, valasra tengelyekapcsoló, visszatengelyekapcsoló, és így meg a alján, hogy valakinek csak a napra fog előtt. Ki vagy ki? Kurva nagy most villanymotorok, és alatta vannak a nagy húznák, mint az ötös, alatt a nagy környezet. Rájön a kerék.
Mit mutat a szerkezet? Niki, mit mutat?
Amikor most véget, amikor 22.
Yeah, the reactor is the green. Just a picture and he will go back. A picture and he will go back. The other four main circulating pumps. Yeah, the reactor is between them. Reactor number 3 is between them. These are 1,000. These were northern main circulating pumps. 4 in the south, 4 in the north. Usually 6 circulating pumps were operated. Yeah. The other 2 were reserved. Just a picture and we will go back. That is the control room of unit number 2. Okay, the area which is here, that is the electrical equipment.
Nem tudsz ennyi emberre figyelni neki.
That is the electrical equipment. Pay attention to this very monitor. It's the central pole. Yeah, the central pole. Here you can see the upper reactor plate. Yeah, these technological channels. S1661 all in all, right? And you can see a real picture of the central pole. At unit number 4, at reactor, number 2, the iron at the moment of the explosion of reactor number 4, this very structure, the upper reactor plate, it was used as biological shielding of type reactor. Yes, it jumped almost 30 meters high. You know that the capacity at the moment of the explosion was extremely high. Yeah. So this very structure, it jumped almost 30 meters high, destroying the roof. And then it stood back on the reactor vessel, practically vertically. Nowadays it stands vertically. It weighs more than 2,000 tons. Just imagine what was their capacity. 2,000 tons.